This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV. We're in Trinity House here in Tower Hill. What?
Good news travels fast.
We're here at the press conference to announce that James DeGALE signed from Matchroom Sport.
Really?
And will fight Brandon Gonzalez on May the 31st with the winner to face Froch or Groves.
What?
Massive, this is.
Of course it's massive. Listen, I boxed in the era when it was Nigel Benn, Chris Eubanks, Michael Watson. There was a trilogy. There was 3 fights there that could fight each other, that created excitement. There's no point in being good in your division if there's nobody else good, no other competition, no rivalry there in that division to fight. George Groves and Carl Froch have found each other. Domestically, that works perfect for us and for them. They'd make more money, get more publicity fighting each other in this kind of tussle than he would anybody else in the world. Now James DeGALE has been thrown into the mix, makes it even better, and it reminds me, yes, of those days, Nigel Benn, Chris Eubanks, Michael Watson. I think now it becomes interesting. But another banana skin could be, after they fight with George Groves for Carl Froch, don't be surprised if Carl Froch says, you know what, I've got nothing to prove. I've had a good time, I'm out of here. Don't be surprised. And I know what you'll think, oh damn, but it means life can go on because James DeGALE is now on the scene. As long as he wins against Brandon Gonzalez, all of a sudden it can all be wrapped up again. You heard him talking about George Groves then. Even now, it gripes him. Even now you've seen him grit his teeth thinking it bores me even talking about it now. It's brilliant, it captures the public's imagination. George Groves has that effect on guys that he boxes, and that's what he has on Carl Froch, that's what he has on James DeGALE, and that's why, again, potentially, this is something that can be outstanding. All fighters have had to grow in a certain way. George Groves has developed, look what he's done, it's all said and done, it's obvious what he's done there. James DeGALE's had to do this behind closed doors. It's hurting, because he's thinking, I'm the gold medalist, I was a hero. Now you're trying to make me a zero, look at what I've done. You know, it hurts him. And he wants the publicity, he wants to get back in the mix again. So making this move here, I think potentially, it sounds right, looks right, let's see if it is right.
We knew that James DeGALE had maybe a couple of options. He had the WBC route, obviously, but the IBF route with a final eliminator is more...
Genius!
Yeah, with
it's
the whole
genius, man, because
thing.
all roads lead to the obvious result. Carl Froch, George Groves, James DeGALE, genius. So you can't even ignore him.
Yeah.
And to do this, obviously signing up with Matchroom, it makes this fight more realistic. Makes them fighting more realistic. Just because you're #1 for a title doesn't mean it's nailed on. We've seen that with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. These guys were on collision to fight each other. It's never happened. Now that boat is well and truly passed. I'll be surprised if Pacquiao beats Bradley, to tell you the truth. I think his best days have gone. I don't mind being wrong, I usually am. But for James DeGALE, George Groves, Carl Froch, I think it gives us another 24 months of exciting action in the super middleweight division. Absolutely.
James has been fighting on Channel 5 for the last 18 months. Are you surprised by that at all? I know he's coming on to Sky now, but leaving terrestrial TV to come onto Sky, any surprise in that whatsoever?
I'm not surprised. You want the fights. As a fighter, you want the fights. And he's probably looking down that road thinking, what's the chances of me fighting Carl Froch or George Groves, me being on Channel 5? This is my personal opinion. That's probably his thought process. So he's thinking, but I want to get in that mix there. These guys are the guys that's creating that interest, that attention, that is getting that public's imagination. I'm doing my job here and I fought myself to a #1 position, but I want to be in that party over there because I know there's some good scraps over there, some good booze in that party. So that's what he wants to do. So you can't knock him. Unfortunately, you know, when it comes to these kind of things, it's business. And these things, we've seen it happen, same story, different actors. We've seen it happen before when fighters leave promoters or promoters leave fighters or whatever. James has made a decision to join another party because he feels as though I think he feels as though the fights he wants are over there.
Okay. Johnny Nelson, thanks for talking to IFL TV.
That's how I roll, mate.
I watched Ringside only a couple of days ago, from Thursday, because I've been away.
You've been inside?
No, not prison.
Alright, cool.
Belfast.
You been inside?
Oh, easy. Apologise to the good Irish people now.
Yeah, black Irish man. Top of the mind to you. I'm all good.
Absolutely. But I thought that Danny Dyer, for that 6 seconds he was sitting in your chair, was actually better than you.
Shut up. Number one, shut up. Number
your
two.
Your Cockney is awful.
I don't care. I don't, listen. He puts that on. Because when the camera's off, he was talking all posh like, yes, I'm from Twickenham. Yes, I'm just doing this is my job. So I swear that's how he rolls. Danny Dyer's hustling you, man. He ain't no real geezer coming out with old Cockney slang things. He talks posh like the Queen. I'm telling you, he was all Queenie posh. He said, that's what I do, that's my character.
Why did they use you in an East End special or not?
Huh?
Why did they use you in an East End special? You like Sheffield Yardy, isn't you?
Did you see the thing with Jamie Lomas at the weekend?
Yeah.
And they said I was training him up. They said that I was training him. He was in the.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
In the mirror, he got done for coughing up his ex-wife's man, which you do. And he said that he'd been training with Johnny Nelson. Nah, man, if you'd been training with me, you'd have knocked that boy out, not cuffed him up. You'd been out cold.
Yeah.
You'd been doing time.
But he was doing a little bit for the show.
Yeah, but he can punch.
He can punch.
He's the toughest out of a lot of them, Jamie Lomas. Whereas Danny Dyer, he's very posh.
Jake Wood. Jake Wood.
Jake Wood. He knows his boxing. I like Jake though. I like him. But Danny Dyer, I'm telling you, talks posh. Catch him on. What you want to do is let him go in the room on the phone, and they'll say, yeah, geezer, listen, got few phone calls to make. They walk in, shut the door. Yes, actually, yes. Yes, bye. Yes. A cup of.
He don't talk like that.
He does talk. I swear to God.
Is that the first time you met him the other day?
Yeah.
All right, I've known him about 8 years.
The women were queuing up outside the door, and it's like, what? He wears all tight clothes and tight shirts.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, nipples?
Tight clothes, tight shirt. Big man wearing stuff like that.
You wear that shit. You wear body paint.
No, you
wear lycra shit on ringside.
I'm just naturally big. You know what I mean? My clothes just don't fit me like that. That's just how it is. I just bam. But him, he puts kiddies clothes on, so it makes him look buff, even though he's got a 1-pack with his posh voice.
How's your 6-pack going?
Yeah, come on, hit it.
That's your arm. Let me dig in the rib.
No, because you hurt your hand last time.
Oh, well,
go on.
Why you...
Do it again. Is your hand alright? Are you okay?
Man, busted up, man. Johnny Nelson, thanks for talking to IFL TV. And it's not the Holiday Inn anymore, by the way. It's all about the E-Tap. E-Tap, cheaper.
I thought we'd had a conversation that we weren't going to have these conversations on camera. You know what I'm doing? You don't do that stuff on TV, man. You're getting people in trouble, brother. I don't do that. I'm a good Catholic boy.
All right, we're going to Kentucky, me and Johnny. Doing catches Johnny Nelson on IFL TV.
Hey, baby, how you doing?